the conscience within you is the Guru.
Online. That's an easy concept, right? And I mentioned already, any awakened one, whether they're incarnated or not, is still somewhere. When someone leaves Virginia, they don't get extinguished. When someone passes on, they don't disappear. They're still totally who they are wherever they are. Death is a fake. Death means the extinguishment of being. There's no such thing as the extinguishment of being. There's life only. Now, I would really recommend and I like talking about it as being online because it's just easy to instantly hook up. It's easy to realize that you're already hooked up. Okay, but if you do have a favorite awakened one, practice talking to them. You probably already know who it is. If you don't have a favorite awakened one, keep the internet concept in mind, and what I would recommend, there's a practice that has 4 steps to it. What started happening to me was, well, you'll get insights about things. When you're sitting quietly, when you're doing yoga, when you're going for a walk, sort of when you least suspect it, you'll get an insight. The universe will give you a new knowing about something. Write it down. And I would suggest that you actually do it as a practice. If you like to type, sit at your computer and do it. Do automatic computing. At first I couldn't do it on my typewriter, computer. I had to have a pen and paper. Something about the pen and paper was slow enough and it made me stay focused enough to where I could keep hearing the message coming through. The 4 steps on this are: 1, you sit quietly and you practice becoming still. Sort of like a normal meditation. Just do whatever technique that you like to get still and relaxed in. Conscious immobility. The second step is to sort of mentally express your desire to talk to whoever your spiritual guide is. Whether you believe in it or not. If there's really anybody out there, would you please speak up? Just sort of say something like that. I don't really know if it's true. I don't really know if it's not true. And if you don't know if it's true or not true, then don't be so insistent that it's not true. Be open to, well, maybe it's true. God, what if? Sit quietly, become still, and then mentally express your desire to talk to whoever your guide happens to be. Just sort of say, are you out there? Is there anybody in here really? And then step 3 is just practice listening. Sort of like you're talking on the phone. Hello? And then listen. And step 4 is expect an answer. And the way I practice expecting an answer is I have the notebook, I have the pen, I have my my computer, I have a little tape recorder, just in case. And what I've discovered is that, wow, there's more going on than I thought. You'll find yourself getting spiritual teachings that are specific to your need. Stuff that you just, exactly what you need to know. Write it down. I'll write it down and I'll be thinking, this is just so easy. What's so big deal about this? I get sort of cavalier about it. And then I read it later, or like years later, and I think, whoa, why didn't I take that more seriously? I didn't make that up. I was plugging in. So practice plugging in, practice asking for teachings, and then write it down. Just type it out. Talk it into the tape recorder. I carry a little tape recorder with me all the time now. You get insights when you least expect it. And if you practice sort of deliberately inviting it, I think you'll find it happening more. And it's cool when it starts happening. I'm sure it happens to everybody anyway. But like more and more and more. So that you get spiritual teachings pertinent to your need. Better than any book you'll find. Become still. Mentally express your desire to talk with your guide, if there is such a thing. Listen. Do the Milarepa. And expect an answer. Homework, should you choose to accept it. I think you'll like it if you give yourself the freedom, the permission to do it.